friends, good day. Welcome to the Leadership in Action series, where we are trying to bring in stories and incidences where leadership qualities were applied for solving real life problems. Today I'm going to talk about a very interesting case. In one of the organizations that I worked in the past, we were looking at improving the health of individuals or its employees through physical training and physical exercise activities. And in order to make it more scientific, because we were not so used to physical training, we were assigned with coaches. And we were lucky enough to have a coach called Verghese sir, who was assigned to the unit that I was heading. And incidentally, Verghese sir was a national coach which trained the Indian athletics team for one of the previous Olympics. So we were feeling quite happy to have him as our coach. And as part of the discussions, we agreed that we will meet up at around 6 a.m. in the morning in one of the common locations and practice for 1 hour and do the workouts and various other activities and wind up by 7 o'clock. Now, as per the agreement, Verghese sir always comes at least 15 minutes earlier to the timing, that is around 5:45. Whereas as usual, many of us used to turn up by 6:05, 6:10 or even at 6:30, right? Now, looking at it, it may not sound as a big deal because as a coach, he is supposed to come earlier and make sure that we are trained on it and things like that. But the deal is that Verghese sir was 60 plus during that time and he had to travel over 1 hour in his two-wheeler. He had a small scooty and he had to start from his hometown by around 4:30 or 4:40 time frame to be able to reach on time. The fact is, whether it is rain or shine, dry or whatever is the weather, unless otherwise he is extremely sick, Verghese sir will always be there 15 minutes ahead of time. And that, I think, is one of the premium leadership qualities that I wanted to start off with, because leadership is all about having a very disciplined approach to any of the situations that you're working with. And whenever I think of discipline, punctuality is one important characteristics or one important element of leadership, and I always think of Verghese sir when it comes to that. Now, interestingly, there is another humorous incident that happened. One of my colleagues who was reporting to a new boss, and a new boss arrived in town and he was planning to go and meet the new boss. And after the meeting, he came all upset, and when we inquired what happened, he said the boss called for a meeting at 4 o'clock and he expected us to be at 4 o'clock. And since I was late, I got the proper shouting from the boss on the first day itself. So it's very interesting that sometimes leadership is not just about following discipline, but also making sure that your team and your colleagues are also made understood about the importance of following time. So hope you like this small story, and the underlying principle of leadership is discipline, and timeliness is one of the key elements of discipline. Thank you.